Hey everyone, this is J-Dog, and I'm here with another video. Today, we're going to talk about a sad situation involving what happened to an innocent woman, the woman on the right by the name of Martika Ferguson. A couple weeks ago, she was murdered by the man on the left by the name of Shane Perosi. So I'm going to look at the Atlantic Black Star article. So, right here, people need to be held accountable for their actions. Oklahoma man reportedly claims he killed black woman in a alley to teach her a lesson. What lesson? Why, that you're a racist? Let's find out. This is from Atlantic Black Star from Matt Bruce. This is the art writer of the article from Atlantic Black Star. A white biker charged in the killing of a 27-year-old black woman in Oklahoma told authorities, "I'm glad I killed that effing bee," after confessing to her homicide. So he admitted that he did the killing. I'm talking about Shane Perosi. According to court documents obtained by Atlantic Black Star, police arrest Shane Perosi, a 30-year-old Oklahoma man, on December 2nd and charged him with first-degree murder, possessing of a firearm after former felony convictions and destruction of evidence. Police in Eden, Oklahoma found Martika Ferguson's body November 29th lying at a north end of an alleyway in a residential neighborhood along West Nagle Avenue. She's been shot one time in the head with a shotgun. SWAT team officers served a no-knock warrant December 2nd and raided Perosi's home. This time they actually got the right house, which was 1 block away from where Ferguson's body was discovered. They reportedly found evidence tied to the slaying inside the home, including the shotgun he allegedly used to kill her. While being questioned by investigators, Perosi confessed that he killed Ferguson and said he did it to teach her a lesson. What does he mean by teach her a lesson? What kind of lesson was he trying to teach her by killing her? Disgusting coward. Now you need to learn a lesson. It's you that needs to learn a lesson that you can't get away with this stuff, and that you need to be thrown underneath the jail. You need to be torn. I hope if he goes to jail, when he goes to prison, I hope those other prisoners beat the living crap out of him. I hope. And why did they? I wonder if these two know each other, and if not, then I want to know why. Maybe why he's saying that he's teaching them a lesson. What's the lesson? See, when he planned this, he must have planned this. He probably knew who he was going to kill. But we're going to find out this article. According to the news release from the Eden Police Department, and this is the innocent woman right here, Martika Ferguson. It's a shame that she had to die the way she died. And this coward, this little picture is Shane Perosi, the coward who shot her. Alright. Perosi retaliate his sorry if I pronounce that, reiterate his murder, forgive me, I pronounced that wrong, his murder confessions while being booked at the Garden County Detention Facility, telling officers he's glad he killed that woman. Why are you glad that this woman died? What did this innocent woman done to piss you off to the point you have to kill her? Probably other than the fact that she was a black woman and you're a destructive white man. This was an innocent black woman and he's a destructive white man. The evil white man. That's what I see in this. According to the department officials, it was the 4th homicide this year in Edney, a small town just shy of 50,000 people, about 90 miles north from Oklahoma City. A probable cause affidavit provided to Atlantic Black Star by the Garfield County Court Clerk's officers shed more light on the homicide. A Oklahoma medical examiner officer determined Ferguson's gunshot wound was from a shotgun based off a wad of pellets recovered from the woman. Police reviewed residential surveillance footage from nearby home and businesses to link Perosi to the fatal shooting. One camera from a home along West Rush Street showed Ferguson walking alone eastbound. Another camera showed her turned southbound on South Madison Street, where she encountered a man wearing a cowboy hat and black jacket that had lived to ride in an eagle emblem on it. The man proved to be Perosi. He and Ferguson walked away westbound on Rush towards the Hallmark Baptist Church. The pair walked around the church and different camera views showed them enter an alley behind it. That was the last time Ferguson was seen alive, according to the affidavit. That's what I meant to say. Affidavit. They walked out of camera view toward the spot where Ferguson's body was found. Video showed Perosi walking alone. When he emerged from the alley 12 minutes later, the camera showed the man driving away moments later, riding a bicycle with ape hangers extending handlebars. Alright, I want to look at this word right here, ape hangers. Do you know what kind of people was used, that people were called apes and stuff? This is what they call black people. Black people used to be known to be called apes and still do be called apes. While ape is an animal like a gorilla or orangutan in wildlife, when it comes to racism, that's what they use to call people that look like me, black people. So that shows you right there that this guy is nothing more than an extreme racist who just hates black people and happened to just find a black woman alone. This is why y'all need to protect yourselves with weapons and find someone. If you need someone to protect you, find someone to protect you. Otherwise, learn how to protect yourself. Get a weapon, learn some fighting skills, anything to keep you protected, and watch your surroundings, because you never know if you're going to run into a freaking Shane Dale Perosi. And please, we also need to protect people. We need to protect each other, so that what happened to Miss Ferguson does not happen to anyone else, especially any of you who watched come across this video. Ferguson's body was discovered in the alleyway hours later. Edney detectives got an anonymous tip from someone that Perosi was the man who killed Ferguson. According to the court affidavit, the tipster told investigators The suspect dated Ferguson. Oh, whoa. Now this is interesting. Dated Ferguson several years ago, and she often visited him at his residence along Rush Tree. So these two knew each other, so they were dating. And I guess the date went bad, and one of them, or at least one of them, broke it off. Must have been a very bad date. Where he lived in the garage, the tipster went on to tell officers that Perosi had sent their girlfriend wait a minute, hold on a second. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. The girlfriend threatening text messages saying she might end up like your girl, Tika. I heard they found her dead yesterday, but Ferguson's name had not yet been released publicly. That was enough for investigators to get a search warrant for Perosi's house. Inside the garage, authorities found the leather jacket worn by the man seen with Ferguson on camera, a 12-gauge pump shotgun, and a Yamaha motorcycle registered to Perosi. Perosi attentively refused to answer questions about the shooting while being questioned at the police station. The affidavit indicates, but he relented after investigators showed him the evidence against him. He admitted to being involved and said he was tired of tweakers stealing from him, telling officers Ferguson had stolen from him before. Oh, so this man is now accusing Ferguson of being a thief. But you're a murderer, Perosi. You're a murderer, Perosi. I bet you he's lying too. I bet you he's lying. I bet you he didn't. I bet you Ferguson didn't steal from him. But we know Perosi is a murderer. He said he confronted her after a friend caught her in the garage November 28 and banned from her coming back to his home. That church is as close you come to my house, he told her, according to investigators. Perosi said he knew the shotgun was loaded when he armed himself with it the day of the shooting, but he claimed he was just trying to scare Ferguson with it. He said he tried to grab the weapon when he cocked it and he shot her. He told officers he went back to his home and burned the spent shell cartridge in his fire pit, telling him he should have burned the jacket too. When asked if he knew what condition Ferguson was in, he left her. Perosi told officers, I pretty much assumed the worst. Perosi later repeated how he was fed up and told officers maybe now people realize that people need to be held accountable for their actions. Well, you, Shane Dale Perosi, you need to be held accountable for your actions too. You killed an innocent woman. So you need to be held accountable for your actions. The affidavit stated he later told a jailer, I'm glad I killed that effing bee while being booked into lockup. Ferguson arbitrarily indicated she was a Colorado Springs, Colorado native with a bubbly personality. Oh, okay. Ferguson's obituary indicated that Colorado Springs, Colorado native with bubbly personality. She was a high school cheerleader who took jazz classes, played the violin, and was the mother to her son. So she had a child. She had a child. That's the even worse part. Now that child is going to be without a mother, without a parent, because of this monster, Shane Del Perosi. Perosi faces life in prison without parole or possibly the death penalty if he convicted of murder charges. The death penalty. He needs the death penalty. In 2010, he was convicted of felony child abuse in Garfield County, Oklahoma, and pleaded guilty to assault and battery on a law enforcement officer in Fairfax County, Virginia in 2016, according to court documents. So this guy has a horrible rap sheet. This dude's a criminal all the way. He's committed crimes since the last decade. And he was still out, and now he killed an innocent woman. This guy should have been jailed years ago. So he wouldn't have done something this heinous. And now an innocent woman, it could take an innocent woman like this woman, Miss Ferguson, Miss Martika Ferguson, to die for him to finally be put in jail. And he needs to go underneath the jail. He needs the death penalty for what this monster did. This Miss Murder right here killed this innocent black woman. And this woman had a son. She had a child. Now she won't be able to take care of that child. And that child will not have a mother. But that's all I have to say about this story. It's sad, but my condolences goes to the family of Miss Ferguson, Martika Ferguson, and I hope Mr. Perosi suffers in jail before his death penalty, before they execute him. If he's convicted, he needs to be convicted. But that's all I have to say about this. I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. Make sure you be careful how you write comments in the comment section. If you're trolling, I will block you and delete your comments. But for those who are not trolling, still be careful how you write your comments, because YouTube's community guidelines has been hiding or removing comments. So, but still, I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. This is, if you're watching this on YouTube, I do post this video on other places like Black Junction TV as well. Make sure you share the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit that notification bell, whether you be on YouTube, Black Junction, etc., wherever I post this video. But that's all I have to say for now. This is J-Dog. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.